Hey guys, welcome back to Dragons and Arm Wrestling. So I've got something really cool to showcase to you guys. Some of you might have already seen it on Facebook and whatnot, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but it is my finger wrench. So for those of you that know me, know that I hate the wrist wrench because I think it's the dumbest tool in arm wrestling for people with small hands. And honestly, I don't think it's a very good tool in arm wrestling for big-handed people either because, I mean, you hear all the time people say, don't hold on, holding on stupid, don't hold on, holding on stupid. And yet people want to use a tool where you literally have to squeeze the handle as hard as possible to keep it from coming out of your hand. So, I mean, I could use this thing like a wrist wrench, and I have to actively squeeze this handle to keep it from rotating out of my hands. So, people say don't hold on, but then those same exact people use a wrist wrench. And the biggest reason I hate the wrist wrench is because not only do you have to squeeze it, and it doesn't feel like arm wrestling at all, but the pressure is through this first finger knuckle. And if you have small hands, you don't contain through that first finger knuckle, you contain through your fingertips. And hence, the finger wrench was born. The finger wrench was born. So, you'll notice that it's thicker down here, thin in the middle, and a little bit thicker up top. That is because typically, your middle fingers are longest, then this finger's a little bit longer, this finger's a little shorter, and then this finger's obviously your shortest, pretty much always. So, that's how we designed it. So, your pinky sits on the top, this highest ridge, the middle two fingers sits here, and then the index sits here. And you can obviously adjust up or down, but this handle's purpose is to attack your fingertips first and then your wrist. So you actually don't even have to hold on to this thing at all, unlike the wrist wrench where you have to, actively squeeze this thing the whole time, because if I was to, try to hold on like this, it's going to slide out of my hand. Or if I don't use my thumb or anything like that, then I'm squeezing like this, which has no translation to arm wrestling at all, unless you're just trying to clamp down on somebody trying to escape to the straps. Where this handle, I can completely open my hand entirely, and I can still use my fingertips. And that is how arm wrestling feels for me and other small-handed people as well. And that's why I created this handle. If you're interested in getting one of these, it's $60 plus shipping. Or if you're coming to the North Carolina event where me and Bob Brown will be arm wrestling, you'll get one of these cool. You can get one of these cool colored ones where it's multicolored. We've also got another one in the 3D printer. So sorry if you hear the background noise. I got a 3D printer because first it was just Justin Stafford printing them, and I was like, man, 3D printers are cool. I want one. So then I got me one. You want to go ahead and pan the camera so you can showcase. This is another really cool color. We put one of these for our lucky winners. It is the kind of like pink and green color, or purple and green. I'm not really sure. I think it's a purple. And then the other side's a green, but you're probably not gonna be able to see it. But I think this thing's super, super cool. So when I first started selling these, because by the time you guys see this, we've had this handle out for a couple weeks now, but we just haven't had time to do a video on it. And when I designed this handle, I was like, I don't expect to sell many of them, but I'm just gonna show them to people so that, because I believe in the tool. Because this handle to me feels more like arm wrestling than any arm wrestling tool I've ever felt before. Because this is exactly where I contain. I don't squeeze. I create a shelf like this, and then people can attack through here, and this is my first line of defense, is containing through here. And this is exactly what I feel with this handle. So the whole reason I started releasing this and trying to sell it to people is because I really believe in this tool. I was expecting maybe 5 or 10 sales, and then it blew up. At the time of posting this video, I think we're at 66 paid in full sales, which in 2 weeks I cannot believe. That is absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much. Either I've got a lot of fans or people that believe in the product. And if you guys are interested in this product, get ready, because we are going to be releasing some other ones for hook guys and low hand top rollers. I think, I love this product, but the small handed people isn't for everybody, and the fingertip containment isn't for everybody. But the next tool that we're releasing is going to be an absolute killer for the hook guys and low hand top rollers. So I am so, so excited for when we get to release that and have a final product for that. It's going to be probably the most unique looking handle in arm wrestling. And I think it's going to be one of the most effective handles in arm wrestling for those moves. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. You'll see that we've added some good stippling. Some versions don't have quite as much stippling, but I mean, we listened to people's feedback. People wanted some more stippling, so we started to add more stippling each generation. So this is kind of where we're at now. If your handle is a little bit slick when you get it, throw some chalk on it, and this stippling makes the chalk just go crazy. Also, if you want 10% off on Chalkless, which actually feels even better with this handle, and I will be using it in every workout, and all the guys at practice prefer Chalkless over regular chalk because it lasts longer. It's makes your hands more grippy. You don't have to chalk up as much, and it doesn't make a mess. So if you want some Chalkless, I'm sure she'll post a picture somewhere. Use code, I think it's Cody Wood. I'm sure she'll put my affiliate somewhere to get 10% off. It's cool. I mean, Jason's been a rock climber his whole life for the most part, and he says he'd rather use Chalkless than chalk. That's how big a fan he is of it. So it's legit. Like typically if I'm doing a workout, in this humidity outside when I'm on my pull-up bar and my dip bars, I got to chalk up like 10 plus times. I chalked up 3 times with Chalkless in my entire workout, and it was like 85 degrees outside, 90 degrees outside with infinite humidity. It literally just rained and I walked outside and did my workout. So it's pretty crazy how long it sticks to your hands. But yeah, I'm super excited for people to try out this product and let me know what they think. I think this is a significantly better tool than the wrist wrench. I mean, obviously, or else I wouldn't be selling it. There's a reason I decided to start selling these handles. We also had the guys at practice try it. Unfortunately, when we shot that video, it was the V4 handle. This is the V5, which is the final product. So the V4 had this on one side, not the other side. So the other side was completely flat. So it wasn't quite as utilized. One thing I'll talk about it before we showcase that is there is a way to cheat this handle. So if you're good with a wrist wrench, you can squeeze this thing so hard that it's barely touching your fingertips, and then you think you're having crazy numbers, but you're not actually benefiting your fingertips as much as you could be. So the goal with this handle is not to squeeze it. You don't want to be squeezing this handle. It's to keep, a loose grip, keep the fingertips stern. So if the fingertips bust back, this is a failed lift. Another thing I really want to suggest to you guys is when you're setting your grip with this thing, I've noticed some people set their hand first and then set their fingers, and then they end up with like weird grips like this or like this. And they just can't figure it out. Set your fingertips first. Make sure they're all flat like this, because I noticed some guys, like, they can't figure out how to set their fingertips because they're just not used to it. So set your fingertips first. Make sure they're nice and flat. And then set your hand behind the fingers, all right? And you can keep your thumb here. I like to keep my thumb on the back a good amount. It just feels really nice to me. But you can really set your thumb wherever you please. But yeah, the goal is not to squeeze this handle. You can go forward a small amount or in. I usually think the best way for most people to learn is to wedge their fingertips as close to this edge as possible and then lock the hand behind it, and you'll have a solid placement there. But if you're training for a bigger hand, you can start to push your fingers farther on the edge, because I mean, you can see it changes the whole ergonomics of the handle just by pushing your fingers out like this. We do plan on making a bigger handle for giant hands. This handle right now would fit, anywhere from 6.5-inch hands, my tiny wife hands, tiny baby wife, smallest hands I've ever seen in my life on an adult human being, and then, up to about 8.5-inch hands. Above 8.5, and I think you're probably gonna be running out of room. I think you can still utilize it, but we do want to make a bigger handle for the guys that do have massive hands. So we will be doing that in the future. So if you want a bigger handle than this 2-inch, let me know, and we will try to upscale for you guys. But yeah, she's going to showcase everyone trying it at practice. You'll notice it's a lot of guys, like really, really strong wrists, but no fingertips, so their fingertips go back pretty quick. I mean, usually the number I've seen for most guys is around 40 to 60 pounds is where their fingertips start to top out at before the fingertips go back. Use code Cody Wood to get a 10% off discount on Chalkless. This stuff is really, really cool. Yeah, check it out. All right, so Jace is the only guy that I expect to actually get over 60 pounds on this handle in our group. He was once a pro rock climber. He was a V12, V13 climber, sponsored by Scarpa. We've got 30 pounds on this handle right now. He arm wrestles completely different than I do because his hands are so big, but he's still got absolutely crazy, crazy fingertips.
It feels great. I mean, it's attacking my fingers to the point to where I really don't even need my thumb. The only contact there is the fingers. To me, that feels like arm wrestling. That's the way I pull. Try this side.
And do you like the ergonomic shape for the fingertips? How you can really, really get it perfect?
I do. I like the dent here. It feels really good with the 2 middle fingers.
So we have this slightly raised. So this, obviously the top is less raised than the bottom, because I mean your index is going to be longer than your pinky.
Right.
But your index is also going to be shorter than your middle 2 fingers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it continued down the same width, my pinky would not touch. But it has no problem getting contact there. Wow. Yeah, let's put some more weight on there. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to squeeze this thing at all. if you get your balance right on your fingers, it's challenging. Try it static.
What I like, you can be in any position with the handle. So you can be in a press, it's still going to hit your fingertips.
Oh yeah. I'm interested how it feels this way. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but I'm not holding on to anything.
Yeah, so it's...
There's no
you
squeezing.
get all the benefits of a rotational force, but it feels like a linear force onto your fingertips, which is really, really nice. And I've been explaining that to people for small-handed guys specifically. Now, Jace does not have a small hand, but he is a climber, so he does contain with his fingertips, so he actually uses them a lot. So the linear force, small-handed people feel. Rotational force, big-handed people feel. So you actually feel that linear force onto your fingertips as a small-handed individual. Now, we will make a bigger version of this, maybe make it maybe 2.5 inches rather than 2 inches for bigger-handed people. But first, we're going to let the handle get out there and let people see what they think, and then we might start making a bigger one.
And because I do use my fingertips for contact and to hold my wrist stable, when my wrist is getting opened up, this is usually where I feel it first. That's where they're attacking. And this seems to solve that. Amazing. I like it.
Nice. The fingertips are starting to go, though.
They are.
70.
The fingers are bending backwards. I don't know if I can do it this way at all, we'll see. Nope, I cannot. That's amazing.
So that's a strength I notice not many people have, is the ability to cup through here rather than here. So this is my style of pulling that I notice a lot of people don't actually use very much.
I feel like this would also be great in the setup, just actually sitting in the center, trying to contain your opponent before they go.
It is great for like getting
Yeah.
a fingertip endurance.
I mean, if you just sat there and, you know, you're going to control people in the setup much better with that handle.
Now we've got Justin at 50 pounds. Nice. The fingers are going back a little bit though.
Yep.
That's a little cleaner. Nice. This handle really showcases where your weakness is, because right now his top two fingers, oh, they just busted back. The top two fingers were staying stern, but the ring finger was starting to go. So I also have another product to show you guys, and that is Chalkless. So you felt how slippery the handle can feel like, because I mean, it's 3D printed material, so it is going to feel kind of slippery. Now I can show you Chalkless and let you try it with Chalkless. All right, so we have Chalkless. Use code Cody Wood to get some. It's like a 10% discount. So hold out your hand. You're barely going to be able to see it. Now you just rub your hands together like chalk. It's weird, right? It's like popping bubbles.
Oh yeah, it's not wet or anything like that. I thought it was going to be like a liquid chalk. Oh, I can feel it already. I can feel this already just touching my hands. You see? Oh yeah. I think I can beat Cody like this. Can I try that?
Yeah, now grab a hold of that and
Okay.
you'll feel just how much more crazy grip you have with Chalkless.
Oh, I mean, I don't even have to take a grip and I can tell. Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy, right?
I can't believe, I mean, it's nothing. That little container would last you for a minute, huh?
Yeah. And then like, if you go to a gym that doesn't allow chalk, this stuff's basically invisible.
I mean, it looks like
So
I have no chalk on my hands at all.
So they're not going to complain. And this is the black version. The clear version is completely like, you can't even tell it's in your hand. And nobody's going to complain about it being in their gym because you can't even see it.
Is there any difference in the performance between the black chalk and the clear version?
I didn't notice any.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just... That's amazing.
But so for gyms that don't offer or don't allow you to have chalk in it, I mean, like
Yeah.
the Ninja gym that I go to, they don't want chalk because they don't want stuff standing, like all the chalk getting everywhere. This would be a great alternative because it doesn't have any stain.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't even see it.
I would definitely try this.
Now, I don't know if it'd be quite as good for rock climbing. I have used it a little bit on my hangboard.
It feels to me like it would be great for rock climbing.
Certain surfaces, it's absolutely amazing. Certain surfaces, it's not quite as good.
I'm interested to see if I can just pinch this. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
That chalk is cheating. I'm just holding the round like... Yeah, I pull the table across the room. That's great. Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. Certain surfaces, like plastic, for example, you can just grab anything plastic and just like, it's like it's not even there. It's crazy.
I can pretty much feel it with any surface I grab. I mean, I can feel, if I was working and needed to carry things around, I feel like it would be easier to have that in my hands.
This, if you were like a working man and you needed to carry glass, I feel like it'd be great for like carrying glass.
Absolutely.
Like my buddy Will Davidson, he does like glass stuff. I think it'd be great for him because he's got to carry glass all the time. So get you starting at 30 pounds without Chalkless first, and then I'll let you try with Chalkless so you can feel the difference. Get the finger stern. Yep. There you go.
Sammy, I
My
did 110
pinky might
before
be
you got
too
here.
short for this.
Just move the hand down a little bit.
Sammy, try it with your thumb on the other side too.
First, I need a cuss now.
Alright. Now, let's jump you. Do you want 40 or 50?
Could try 40 first.
This fits the majority of people, but obviously,
Yeah,
like,
I'm the outlier.
there are outliers. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Does that count?
That counts. Now, 60 is where I figured the wall would be. I figured Jace would be the only guy to get 60 or above.
That really hurts the fingertips a bit if you're not used to it.
Yeah, I mean most people don't contain. They contain.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. The fingers are busted back, so I would consider that a failed lift at that point. So the goal is to keep them completely stern. Yeah.
They're busting back.
Yep.
It's a fail.
The wrist is there.
Yeah,
you get
it's
the
not
wrist,
the fingers.
but the fingertips are not quite there.
Yeah.
Now, so like you felt how slippery this handle can be.
Yeah.
Now you gotta try Chalkless. So like you can barely see it in your hand. This is actually their black version. So the clear version you can barely see
And I
at
just
all.
rub it.
And you just rub it together like regular chalk.
That
You get it all-
feels weird.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
You can feel like
Like
instantly
I put
dry.
salt or something in my hand. But no.
Nice. Feel how much stickier it makes the hand on your
that
hand.
feels much better.
So now, like, if you were to like use it as just a regular wrist wrench, it's not going to be slipping out of
Yeah.
your hands at all. Is it? It's pretty cool.
Right, like a regular wrist wrench too.
You can maybe even rotate it a little bit more so your fingertips aren't touching that thing at all. Yep. Try it like just a regular wrist wrench.
Yeah, that stuff's nice.
And
Chalkless.
it's interesting, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
popping bubbles when you like rub your
Yeah.
hands together.
Feels good.
The clear version, you literally cannot even see it in your hand. It's like you have like the clearest salt
Yeah.
you've ever seen in your hand. It's super, super weird.
So I guess I failed at 60.
You failed at 60.
Got to work on the weakest link right here.
Yeah. Still solid, very solid, very solid. I'm excited to see what everybody else can
Yeah.
get. By the way, guys, we are using Chalkless. I reached out to these guys. I have an affiliate code.
It's slipping though. Good.
So, this is their black version. Their clear version is basically invisible in your hand. So that was actually a lot. And now you rub your hands together. Does that not feel really weird?
Dude, what the shit?
It's crazy, right?
Wow, what the
Completely
fuck?
invisible now, though. You couldn't tell you'd have anything on your
Wow, what
hands.
the fuck? Oh yeah.
Big difference, right?
Yeah.
So like I said,
It
they're
was slipping a little bit at first.
yeah. So their clear version, it's so clear like you literally can't even see it in your hand. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a couple of those, but I'm trying to save them. So I'm trying to make this like the new big thing in arm wrestling, Chalkless, because I remember seeing it at the Arnold's. I thought this stuff was really cool. All right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. But yeah, guys, join the Discord. Become a member to join the Discord. And then if you have any questions, I can answer them. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how this handle works, please let me know. We are trying to make everybody satisfied. We've been working constantly to try to get these handles out, and it's been a lot, but I mean, I've been enjoying making the handles. It's fun. Like I said, we've got some more handles coming out for you guys. One that I'm really, really excited about. A couple others that I think you guys will still enjoy. But yeah, hope you like the handle. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.